This week's reaction is sponsored by DCKO, the brand new mobile PvP game. More on them shortly. What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction series from Heroes Reforged. We are starting DC's Lanterns. Very excited to get into this show. I cannot believe it's been 16 years or 15 years since we've had Green Lantern in live action. That is
God.
Crazy.
Oh my God. Bro, I watched that movie again last week. It's bad.
Oh,
so bad.
You poor bastard.
I have it on 3D Blooray. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do too. And I'm keeping it. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
I had to buy it. Yeah.
Oh, lordy. Yep. I'm just super excited to see Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre together. I think they're going to be really fun. I've really enjoyed watching the press tour. I've stayed away from like listening to them answer questions because I don't want to know anything about the show, and sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. But just watching their interactions together, it feels like they really bonded, which is like what you would expect and what you would hope for. But it seems like they really got along incredibly well. So I'm just excited to see their dynamic, to see what they bring to Hal Jordan and John Stewart, because this is a reboot. So it's gonna be exciting to see like what else they're gonna do with these characters too.
Shout out to that casting, dude, because honestly, seeing them in some of this like press stuff, I'm like, that's Hal and that's John, dude. Like Aaron Pierre is as cool as a dude can be, and Kyle Chandler is this cocky, like, I'm like, oh, like you are Hal Jordan. It's great. It's so great. So,
you are the internet's dad.
You are.
Aaron Pierre is the internet's boyfriend. Sold.
I'm ready to jump in so that we could start dissecting.
Let's go, boys.
This sucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready.
You guys want to watch the entire uncut reaction? We'll have them on our Patreon. We'll have plenty of other shows on there and movies as well. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
1996.
God damn it, that's 30 years ago.
A 60 Minutes exclusive.
A juicy exclusive?
No one on Earth was aware we were already under the protection of someone calling himself Green Lantern. Then, without warning, he made himself known.
Okay, and that happened in 1986. Check.
Are you nervous?
I don't get nervous. Part of the job description.
Of course.
I'm Hal Jordan.
Whoa, kid. What?
You're gonna get us all in trouble. Just watch the window.
Can't watch superhero stuff?
What do you want the world to know about you?
Just that I'm a regular person.
His father was a decorated test pilot who died tragically in a crash when Hal was just 8.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Damn, they gotta show it? Jeez.
Shit, he's home.
Damn it.
This is already like 10 times better than the Green Lantern movie. Sorry.
Not the Jack Black version.
Every kid's worst fear is losing a parent. Once that happens, there is nothing to fear anymore.
So I think Hal was sort of secretly Green Lantern for 10 years, and then he ousted himself in that interview. Yeah.
So you gonna tell me his real name?
Yeah.
What?
Hal something.
How?
Yes, sir.
Dad told these kids not to watch this thing that was going to air that night.
Outside now.
This is tense, dude. I don't like. This is already like,
I don't
John.
like this guy. I don't like this guy at all.
We're going to walk
Why'd you grab that apple, dude? Why'd you grab that apple, dude?
Oh, what?
Oh, no.
There's bullet holes in the wall.
Oh,
my God.
Are you afraid?
No, sir.
What?
Did Dad already watch this footage and know to ask the question to his son?
To be...
I don't think he's grooming him to be a Green Lantern. I think he's grooming him to be a military Marine.
Oh,
that's abuse,
insane,
dude.
Jesus,
do that to your kids. What the fuck?
Somebody should call Child Protection Services.
Yeah.
That's see, look, he smiles at him. Dude,
oh my
John.
God.
No way. No way.
Let's go get a burger. What the hell?
The fuck?
This is toxic masculinity.
I hate that, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we're in the present. Or no, maybe not the present.
Hey, if there's anybody out there thinking that's a good idea to do to their kids, it's not.
Bad idea.
Don't do that.
Bad idea. Absolutely. Okay, 20 years later. It makes me so happy that like John Stewart is finally here in live action. He's going to be in a movie. Let's go.
That's definitely downtown LA.
I totally forgot that the show
There's
takes
no
place
disco
10 years
building back
before. Oh my God.
I'm late.
Yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. How?
Dang, dude. Hey, that's First Street Bridge.
Yep.
Come on, you gotta be a little angry. Also, mildly perturbed.
No, sir.
How come it is every time you say sir, it sounds more and more like fuck?
Sir.
I thought the point was that the Guardians chose me. That's all.
The big blue bosses may think that you're hot shit, but you're just a fucking substitute teacher, Junior.
Dang.
Jesus.
There's a taco stand up the road about 3 miles. I'll meet you there.
Oh,
Brother.
sweet God.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Better put on that ring, homie.
Oh, shit. Oh, buddy.
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
That's crazy. We got a tire just rolling down the hill.
Anyway, that was a great cold open, dude.
What an
This is for
opener.
sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than seeing a bunch of superheroes take out the bad guys, or maybe you prefer siding with super villains. The choice is yours in DCKO, this week's video sponsor. DCKO is a brand new free-to-play mobile fighter coming to Android and iOS that lets you take control of your favorite DC superheroes and DC supervillains. In PvP mode, you have the opportunity to challenge real players in real time to perfect your technique and build your way to the top of the leaderboards to claim victory. You can also explore the vast DC universe through PvE modes and missions that will pit you against some of the most dangerous foes like Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins. Look, fighting solo is cool, but who doesn't love an epic team up? I love that DCKO lets you pair up your dream team. Once you've assembled your dream team, take on your opponents by crafting strategic combos, build up your meter, and unleash epic supers to help your team gain a huge advantage during battle. You can even use both fighters at once in an epic ballet of tag and combo attacks and finish them off using epic tag team super moves. This is as epic as it gets. Get hyped because this is going to be a DC gamer's dream come true. Pre-register now at playdcko.com using the link in our description to get notified the moment this goes live. He's calling the Guardians. Who the fuck did you leave me with?
We was on our way to a flying lesson, and Jordan just tried to fucking kill me. I'm not on
Interesting.
fucking tilt.
Then he's testing you. They're allowed to have tantrums. We're not. So breathe in.
Who's allowed to have tantrums? White people. We're not allowed to have tantrums.
Just stay the course, and this job is yours.
He was grooming him.
Yeah, maybe I was wrong, Augustine. Yeah, he was testing him based on the footage. He's...
Shit. Am I dead?
What?
You're wearing my ring.
Oh. Wait, is he dead?
Hey, did I do something to piss you off? Because if I did, I'm sorry.
You.
He looks different though. This is like younger.
Yeah.
Who are you and why are you wearing my ring?
Oh, he doesn't
I'm
know
John
him.
Stewart, your trainee.
This is a hologram. This isn't Hal.
Yeah.
And you're right, guys. It's an earlier Hal.
What year is it?
See?
2016.
Holy.
It's 1996 to him, or 1986.
I'm a backup of Hal Jordan's consciousness combined with the sentience of the ring. I'm here to give myself a message.
So you are Hal.
No, yes, mostly ish. Lanterns, they're required to be uploaded weekly for posterity's sake, in case something happens to us. I thought I was training you.
Supposed to be uploaded weekly? Yeah,
Evidently 10 years ago. Listen, I need to find myself. Where am I?
2006.
Oh, good, you can fly us there then.
Didn't teach you that yet, have I?
Taught you how to fly yet, have I?
You tell me what you want me to tell you.
Do I trust you? We get along?
We get along great.
Oh my God.
There's hail in Rushville, Nebraska.
As of 10 years ago. I'll know what I mean.
What the hell?
Great.
Funny.
Yeah, he's got more gray in his hair.
I'll bring your food to your table, Mr. Jordan. Thank you, my love.
Still like maybe 7 years before Superman shows up. You know what I mean? This is
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
She misses the soup. I didn't say that.
Tell your mom I still wear it on special occasions.
Whoa, okay.
That's Hal, baby. He's a flirt. Where's Carol? Where's Carol Ferris?
Also, where's this taco stand?
I could have fucking died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Jesus.
How'd you save yourself? What'd you make with the ring?
Bubble wrap.
Yep. Perfect.
Just like Speed Racer.
You sent yourself a message, by the way.
What did I say?
It's Hale in Rushville, Nebraska.
Pay the check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay.
Wow.
What?
Oh, dang.
Pay the check.
He's got to take coach.
So far, so good. This
It
is
really
pretty
makes you
interesting.
realize how fucking obnoxiously painful it is to do everything.
Yeah. When you're not a superhero. Yeah.
Took Hal Jordan 5 minutes to get to Nebraska, and it took him probably 7 hours.
Yeah, that training was probably in the morning, and he's probably in Nebraska right now, like 12:30 at night or something. You know, like that very night, way late. I also just say, as a longtime DC fan, to have a show where Jon Stewart calls Hal Jordan a motherfucker is the best, dude. I love it.
Jon Stewart with Hal Jordan. We're partners.
Thought there was only one Green Lantern.
Well, technically, I'm in training.
So like a sidekick.
No, asshole. He's Green Lantern.
Why don't you just make the call?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boss. There's another one.
Jeez.
Wow. What do you really think of him?
What's the word?
Stay off the field.
Kick rocks.
What is going on? Come on, Hal. Spill the tea.
John, training under Hal.
What an honor.
It seems kind of mellow for a mass shooting, don't you think?
Jeez.
They're in shock.
Or nobody knows the victims.
You
see anybody standing with the bodies?
Oh, shit.
Aliens.
Aliens.
That's some Will Smith logic right there.
Welcome to Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you both kindly stay the fuck out of my way.
Jesus. Everyone on this show is so pissed.
Yeah, I know.
I totally get her perspective, but it's weird because Green Lanterns
Something incredible.
technically have jurisdiction
Your guts.
on the whole planet,
Everywhere.
and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You know, I've been doing this job since you were a baby. I'm the only person on this whole goddamn planet that's ever done this job. I say I got a fucking feeling, I got a fucking feeling. This is my job. And as long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. And I don't plan on dying anytime soon, so why don't you do yourself a big favor and take a nice long deep breath, Junior?
Every time someone says that, they end up dying.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's not making it out of this episode.
I think one of them's still here.
Yeah, the one in the short sleeve shirt. Been clocking him since I got here.
Oh.
You told the sheriff?
Of course not.
Well, it's our crime scene.
That's how you'd play this if you had the ring.
I respect the chain of command.
A Green Lantern.
Well, by all means, go respect it.
Green Lantern is supposed to respect the chain of command, but the thing that makes Hal the best Green Lantern is that he does not. He decidedly does not give a shit.
I'm going to do my job.
Hey, shithead.
There's something you need to see.
If you're about to tell me about the redneck in the short sleeves who ditched his only warm clothes so we wouldn't put him with the other victims,
All right. I'm out.
I just fucked up, didn't I?
I suspect you did.
Oh, there he goes.
Go get him. Go get him. She takes her hat off like, dag nabbit, what in tarnation?
I got to go run after this guy now. Come on.
This does feel like a much more serious and grounded Men in Black. You got the crotchety old veteran white guy
Yeah.
teaching like the young, fit, smart, aware, but like naive black character. This is great. Oh shit. He's about to turn into an alien. He's gonna turn around and turn into a big cockroach alien or something.
Yeah.
I need sugar.
I'm gonna ask for sugar water.
Sugar. Oh, shit.
Nice.
I need to interrogate him.
Like fucking hell you do.
Hi. You thirsty?
You want a Bud Light?
Hey.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
He's proud of himself.
That's funny.
It's way too
God
many
damn,
buttons.
was he dialing the launch codes?
Yeah, what's he
Shit.
doing? Putting together a whole playlist?
Oh boy.
Hey, guy, but another, and
Did you just use that ring to counterfeit money?
Nope.
manifested money with the power of my will. When I got it the old-fashioned way, I sure as hell didn't interview for it.
Oh, well, shit, maybe you should have.
Jeez.
Middle of the night, sleeping off about 9 too many, still have my boots and jeans on. I have an excellent sense of airspeed and bearing. That's how I know exactly where that green bubble set me down. Nebraska.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's an excellent place to crash a spaceship.
So this all has to do with Ab and Sir.
Yeah.
Bona fide fucking alien. Pink and bald, coughing up glow in the dark blood.
Maybe he said it to repeat.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
My name is Evan, sir. Responsible for maintaining the peace, sovereignty. Sector 2814.
This is so cool, dude.
As the ring has chosen you to be my successor. Oh, fuck. Did I know what sovereignty meant? Hell no, I didn't. He kind of whispered them, so I'm never really sure whether he said good luck or oh fuck.
He said good luck.
Big blue bosses, they never want any lantern coming near a little shithole planet. And that's why my gut always told me that crash was no accident. I make sure there's a lookout to tell me when it's fucking coming.
I love that.
The hologram.
The hologram? That's fucking amazing.
It's not that clever. Repeat again. Play it again.
Me? So help me God, if that song plays one more time, I'm gonna put you inside that fucking jukebox.
Why are you? He's a Green Lantern.
Why are you
how
so
stupid
upset?
are you?
You want to go to jail. You want to go to jail so you can talk to that guy that was.
That woman in the
That's
back has
great.
been listening in on this whole conversation, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's why you needed another and another and another.
That's right. One for after.
It's gonna look like they're really kicking the shit out of me, so you're gonna be tempted to jump in, but I need you to stay right here. You got it.
You got it. I don't give a shit. You could
I
get
won't
your
be
ass
saving
kicked,
you at
buddy.
all.
Thanks. Yeah, well, you are an asshole.
You asked for it.
This is a great pilot, dude. That was really fantastic writing.
Tell me something, would you? What the fuck is your problem with roller skates?
God bless you.
He didn't get down on one knee, but ring's a ring.
I knew it.
No, I don't think he wants me to have this ring. Ever.
But he gave it to you.
I reckon he's testing me.
Testing you how?
She's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking, stranger?
Coke.
Coke and what?
Coke and Coke.
Don't tell me you're a teetotaler.
Coke and Zero, baby. It's the only drink.
Who told you I was a space cop?
I mean, your partner is one. Figured you were two.
He's not my partner. I'm his trainee.
Jesus.
Well, the way it works is Earth has one lantern. So I'm just being trained in case anything happens to Jordan.
And it's currently happening now.
Like right now.
Yeah. Do I gotta call your mother?
Call your
again?
mom. I think in the DC universe, I think Hal Jordan is dead. Because I think John becomes Green Lantern and Guy Gardner becomes backup Green Lantern.
I think so.
Get him out of here!
Also, in this and the Ryan Reynolds movie,
Nice talking to you, stranger.
there's a proposal joke. There's a joke about he proposed. It's
It's
Welcome
funny.
to my truck, John.
ooh.
No.
No,
Don't
brother.
trust.
No,
Or
don't
truck
do it.
or her.
That's
She's
an
been asking
alien.
about that ring.
That's an alien, brother.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, what kind of tentacles are gonna come out of her?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Hey, dude.
Beware my power, Green Lantern's light. God damn.
You gonna give me a lecture?
No. I'm gonna give you a light.
That's hot. The entire essence of the power of will from the center of the universe, and it's lighting my cigarette. It's a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
Using it
man.
as a lighter.
Am I to understand, sir, that you are a law enforcement official?
I am.
If so, could you kindly state for the record which agency you represent?
Mm-hmm. The Green
Green
Lantern,
Lantern Corps.
I'm an agent of Green Lantern. So,
I think he said, I'm an agent of the Green Lantern, sir.
It's pretty cheeky, Your Honor.
You cheeky, Mr. Jordan?
Yeah, don't answer that.
Yeah.
William Macon for the defense, Your Honor. Sorry, I'm late.
Mr. Macon.
Oh, what? I didn't know he was in this.
Who's this guy?
My husband.
What?
What?
Oh, wow.
But I tend to find that strangers who give me a couple $100,000, no strings attached, usually turn out to be bad guys.
Or aliens.
My father would love to have supper with you this evening. He's a huge fan and someone I think you'll find like-minded.
Oh, interesting.
They're married. Of course they are. Small town, everyone's related.
You must be John.
Yes, sir.
You like barbecue?
Junior here's a vegan. He doesn't believe in anything that causes enjoyment.
Yeah, well, only if it's okay with the sheriff.
The more, the merrier.
God.
This poor woman.
Why does that guy look like Bill Paxton?
From True Lies.
Truly. That's
Yeah.
great. Oh, I don't like this.
Mm-mm. These look like good old boys.
Well, thank God they have at least one Green Lantern
Oh
ring.
my God. No way.
Walks like a duck, shoots an AR-15 like a duck, blah, 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 duck.
Jesus.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
that place ain't for me. That place is not
Yeah.
for me.
No, thank you.
Only way I'd go in that place is with a Green Lantern power ring. That's it. That's the
Right?
only way
Yeah,
I'd
for
walk in
real.
there.
This is our boy, Noah.
All right. How you doing,
Noah,
Noah?
this is Mr. Stewart and Mr. Jordan.
No. Offense or defense?
Whatever they do, mister.
Team player.
Hey, it's a kid from Weapons.
It is, yeah.
How about a beer?
God, yes.
Oh my God, him and Jesus.
These constructs are looking great, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
That's funny.
Also, I know they're supposed to be in Nebraska, but I know California landscape when I see it.
He's not a man you want to owe.
Sounds like a woman in debt.
Whoop. Whoop.
You can just fly on home. Spare yourself the moment not too long from now when you wish you'd never come to this
Then why did you marry this guy, you idiot?
Walking into unknown territory, even with a weapon of mass destruction on your finger, that's either trust or arrogance.
Oh, he's trust. I'm arrogant.
Yeah.
You got a nice place here, Will.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mind me asking who you caretake it for?
My NDA restricts me from discussing or IDing my employer.
Weird.
Okay.
So
You think we bailed you out so we could enlist you in some wackadoo war with the feds?
Well, why else would you bail me out?
Well, because of the goddamn aliens, son.
Aha.
You know, as someone who spent time in the galaxy, it's a pretty peaceful place out there.
Well, what do they need space cops for?
Good question.
Colonization is ugly from any angle, but I tell you, it is particularly bleak if you're the one getting colonized.
Weird. Interesting.
I believe the gentleman cooling his heels in the sheriff's pokey, he's part of an advanced team.
I don't trust this fool at all.
My daughter-in-law says you're not that bright.
Your daughter-in-law's what's holding me up from talking to that fella.
Send me a piece of that corn.
Send me some of that corn.
Trust no one and none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like how Hal had, we put the line in the show about like, it's a pretty peaceful galaxy.
Yeah.
Because there really is thousands of worlds, and thinking about how Sector 2814 is a like pie piece of the universe. So many aliens are dying right now because Hal's not helping those other planets. He's just hanging out on Earth. Like, it's bad.
Mm-hmm. Try again. Hey, don't force it. Just imagine.
Just like when you tore Aunt Gladys to pieces.
Hey!
That's cute.
That was great.
How'd you know that?
So my dad used to shoot apples off.
Jesus.
Grandma! Grandma, I got one too! Toby,
I'm sorry, excuse me, that's Grandma?
Oops. What?
Zoe Macon.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Now you have
Oh, God.
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go find everyone.
This plot
What did you do, brother?
Just got thick as fuck.
thick as
With 3 C's.
This is very bad.
Since you and I have common interests, she's willing to let you chat with the suspect first thing in the morning.
You know, that's the thing, Will. I don't know what your interests are.
How about we both want to protect the planet from anybody not born on it?
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, but it mess up your tofu sauce.
I don't like the sound of that.
Ew.
Delicious.
No, sir. Fuck you.
Good.
It was delicious.
Nothing better than eating off another man's grill.
I hate this guy.
Nothing better than eating off another man's grill. I know you fucked my wife. All right, Grandpa. Good night.
What was that all about?
What was that all about? Yeah. Hal is so good at reading people.
Might have slept with his wife.
Might have.
I didn't know.
I did.
I definitely slept.
There was
with
no
his wife.
sleeping involved, brother.
There was no
Not
memes.
at all. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, we've only been here 24 hours. I'm impressed.
We got ourselves a show, boys.
Oh, man. I mean, this all feels like it's all like, this is all part of the scheme.
Yeah, dude.
To get them reeled in.
I don't trust these Macons are probably aliens themselves.
Yeah.
All organs accounted for, no hidden antennas.
Plural for antenna is antennae.
What's the plural for each shit?
Junior, tell the sheriff here how many species currently have the technology to pass as human.
14 MRIs, X-rays, blood work. Nothing down here can tell me.
Damn, that's awesome.
Wow.
If you lay a finger on them, you're back in front of the judge. That includes whacking them with giant green phone books or whatever you magic up from your conjuring ring.
He's going to kick the shit out of him.
I love this. This is great.
He's just going to punch the shit out of him with that ring.
Imagine you just want to phone home up. Get home, I bet.
Phone home. Stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm on the road most of the year, but Kim was wearing Hang My Hat. Yes, sir.
Hang your head. What a delightful human expression. When did Nebraska win its first national championship?
You love football. You're from Nebraska.
Huskers' first championship, when was that?
Got his ass.
From 1970, Bob.
Oh, interesting.
Where did Harry Potter go to school?
Excuse me?
Harry Potter, boy wizard.
What was the name of the school?
It was a book.
Well, I don't read a lot.
Well, you go to the movies, don't you?
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
This is great.
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Charged by the Guardians of the Universe to protect Sector 2814 from all extraplanetary threats. And you, Waylon, are one of them.
Oh.
Good Christ, he really is full of himself, isn't he?
But I bet you can't tell me about the Boston Tea Party, Kelly Clarkson, Barack Obama, or
Barack Obama is the president of the United States.
Oh, was.
As a rural Nebraskan, that's the breadth of your opinion of Barack Hussein Obama.
That's so
He's
funny.
the 44th president. He followed George W. Bush. There's some controversy surrounding his birth certificate.
Oh, God.
He's using the
like
Google
fed-
AI search for sure.
You are an alien.
Yeah, you are an alien. You're a white guy from Nebraska and you don't hate Barack Obama. You're just neutral on Barack Obama.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Let's say you're right.
Got him.
Oh, fuck.
Let's say hypothetically that I am not of this salty, smelly world. I would be here for a very important purpose, a purpose that required great discretion and secrecy, a purpose that would need to be kept from the likes of a galactic peacekeeping organization because it concerns the exact opposite of peace.
I'm so in on this show. This is great.
If I were to fall into the hands of such an organization, I would be forced to take drastic measures to ensure that my purpose was not revealed.
He's about to take himself out.
You're thinking very small.
Then give it to me big.
I'd have a biometric neutron device woven into my skeleton. I'd be able to activate it with a thought.
Jesus.
You're not walking out of here hypothetically or otherwise.
If you do blow yourself up, I'm just gonna bubble up and contain all that sunshine with my ring and walk out of here without a scratch.
You've been here 48 hours. Did you bring the lantern to recharge your ring?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
He knows.
I have plenty of power.
But for how much longer?
Oh, he knows.
Also, kudos to this actor, too. He is killing
So good.
You should be asking yourself if I'm capable of releasing enough energy to eradicate this entire town.
That's a good bluff.
We talking or exploding because it's almost lunchtime.
Does that not violate your precious oath? In brightest day and blackest night.
Don't. I said
Beware
don't.
my power. Green Lantern's light.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Harry Potter went to Hogwarts, you ignorant alien fuck. Are you beeping?
Should we go? We should go.
This is very alien coded.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Double him up.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Wow. God.
Cool.
Jesus. Yeah, so who could
Vengeance
this
for
alien
who?
race be?
Well, vengeance is not revenge, but...
Told you he was an alien.
What a dick.
What a great line. Abin Sur was maybe... I also love the additive mythology here where it's like Abin Sur did
So
not
much.
accidentally crash on Earth. He came here for a
Yep.
purpose.
A purpose.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Kyle Chandler gets wrapped up in it. There's something bigger happening. What a great first episode. What a great setup to a mystery and involving the larger mythos of whatever is happening. Oh,
Whoa.
shit. Here we go. Here we go.
What?
10 years later. Because this all happened 10 years ago.
Oh, so that was just the prelude for...
Ooh, look at him. In that Man of Tomorrow look.
He's got the goatee.
Oh, this is the aftermath?
Yo, I don't know. I hope he's in Alaska, not Nebraska. That would be bad.
Yeah, is this nuclear winter? What's going on here?
Oh,
Damn.
shit. I think that's the aftermath.
That's Angry Cop Lady.
Sometimes it snows in Nebraska. This is just wintertime.
Look at you. You barely aged.
Liar.
Damn, they went through something.
Anyone else know?
Just the groundskeeper.
They're leaving way too much negative space here. I'm just watching the back of the scene.
Yeah.
Did Hal Jordan crash land back on Earth or something?
If this is Hal dead, I'm gonna be so sad, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, what? Is this where he gets the ring?
No, I think he's
what?
got it.
Oh,
What?
did he just Jack Torrance himself? Oh,
What
that's
the
a blow.
hell? No, Hal. Damn. No ring.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Somebody took the ring.
Shit.
So
You
in.
son
so
of a
in,
bitch.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't end it like
what
this.
is
What an
happening?
opener.
Oh my God.
That's like a season finale, bro. What? That's the end of the first episode?
Yeah, this feels like it should be the final moments of episode 8. God damn.
All right.
Oh, man.
Listen, my bar was not very high for this show, and it's late,
great.
and it kept my attention the whole time.
Yeah.
This is a really great, really strong first episode for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like the trailers, and maybe I would have to rewatch some of them, but I really feel like the trailers mostly showed stuff from this first episode. Because we get a lot of Hal Jordan in the trailers that we've seen. And it's
you're right.
all from this episode as far as I remember. And I mean, sure, there's stuff like sprinkled throughout that is from other episodes, but
Yeah.
And I feel like whatever we saw in all the previews and clips, it's nothing from the full show, which is kind of crazy. That's kind of nuts. That does not happen very much.
I mean, it's kind of what you want, right? Like that's you're just giving away the first episode and that's it. Like, that's all you need to do. Yeah. This show's going to be fun.
I'm kind of like reeling in terms of what it could mean for the world building. There's so much good stuff in this episode. There's so much good teasing of the mythology.
Yeah.
The web is plucked, brother.
You're like Odysseus. Dun, dun, dun,
yeah. I'm seeing
if
it.
you haven't seen the
happen,
Odyssey, I guess that doesn't make any sense to you.
No, it makes no sense. But it just because Hal Jordan dies here at the end of this episode doesn't mean that there couldn't be some, because this is 2026 and Hal is found dead.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's wearing like the same thing he was wearing in 2016.
Yeah, same clothes.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just Hal. That's just going to be his. I bet you that jacket is his dad's jacket. Like it's a whole thing with Hal Jordan and his jacket. But I think that there could still be a flashback where like Clark Kent Superman is played by David Corenswet, meets and interacts with Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Right? I still think there could be a world of that. And I also hope that there's also like an established Barry Allen and that Hal met and maybe worked with Barry. I know we talked about this before, but if this is Hal in 2016, I'd love for there to be an established Barry Allen Flash in 2016. So that when you get to 2026, it's Wally West now. And then Wally and John get to be the guys on the Justice League. It's that Flash and that Green Lantern, so on and so forth. So like, there's just a lot there. I know that in terms of DC Comics fans, and I'm one of them, we have that like idealized lineup of the Justice League, and it's usually all those major player white guys: Bruce, Clark, Diana, Hal, Barry, John Jones, Arthur Curry, and it's like we want that to be the Justice League. I don't think we're getting that version of a Justice League, but that doesn't mean that like some of these characters couldn't have had a moment, an interaction, a team up, a little side quest, an adventure, like, and maybe we could see a flashback in Man of Tomorrow. Maybe we could see, whatever. It's all in play, but I'm trying to be very happy and very on board with Hal is dead. What does this mean for the story? Because that's honestly the biggest thing you could do for a first episode. And frankly, I think it's I can see it pissing off a lot of fans, but it's also like, yeah, but what are you really mad at? What are you trying to sort of deny? Because for me, for a long time, Hal has been deserving of, you are Green Lantern. Let this character be Green Lantern. As much as I like the stories where, John Stewart is Green Lantern. You're deserving of being Green Lantern.
Correct.
As much as I love stories with Hal, and as much as I love a lot of the comics, like the Jeff Johns comics, where like Hal was dead and then he comes back, Green Lantern Rebirth, and he becomes the main Green Lantern again. And he fights in the Sinestro Corps War and then Blackest Night and all that stuff. That stuff's super dope. But I think that John Stewart can occupy that role and we can push that story forward. Yeah. And like, yes, it's in a lot of ways, it feels so overdue. And I think that the DCU especially needs to jump into this very modern lineup of its characters before they get left in the dust by the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I think we're far past the era of the MCU Phase 1 and like the first Avengers movie in 2012, where it's like, here are the Avengers, 6 white people, one of them is a woman, and then the black guy is Nick Fury. Like, I think we're past that. As much as I love those characters, you got to do something that better represents what the world is today. And I think that Hal was like perfectly depicted in this episode. John Stewart was perfectly depicted in this episode. I cannot wait to see their dynamic. I can't wait to see the rest of the 2016 story, but also the 2026 revisit and resolution. Like, I'm all in. So just thinking from like comic book brain, it's like, yeah, Hal is dead. Hal's dead in 2026 in the DC universe. Who gives a shit? Superman is pretty fresh. He's only been Superman for like 4 years. Where's Batman? Where's Wonder Woman? Big questions. I can't wait to get the answers. But right now, the story in front of us is really, really compelling. So I really love that first episode.
Yeah, and also you just answered where the ring is. Guy Gardner has it.
Yeah, I don't know. Because in the comic books, it's like it is that rule of 2, and then eventually becomes a rule of 3, and then eventually becomes more. Like there's more. There's basically a fuck ton of human Green Lanterns. can be active at one point sort of now. So anyway, big questions I'm sure are going to get answered in this show of those rules, but yeah, good questions to be thinking about for sure.
I also love the structure of the show so far. Like if part of the show we're going to be going through the events of what happened in 2016 to figure out what the mystery is. Like, okay, are there aliens? Who are they? Are they like some alien species that is a little bit like obscure in the DC universe? Could it be Martians? Is it, I don't know. And I wonder how much of the show is going to be also present day Jon Stewart solving the mystery of who killed who killed Hal Jordan, which I think is also going to be so like the going the back and forth. Like it almost in some ways it just based on the first episode, it may not go this direction at all. But I'm thinking immediately of something like Memento, where it's like two timelines going simultaneously, and they're going to meet in the middle at the end of the season, and everything's going to kind of be revealed to us. But yeah, I'm really excited. I also didn't remember this, but I never saw the Comic-Con trailer either, because I went to Comic-Con and I did not get to go to the panel, so I didn't see that trailer. So I actually missed like a whole other advertisement for this show. So I have no idea what's even in that trailer, which I'm kind of glad. Like now at this point, I don't want to watch it now that we're like actually watching the show. I'd rather just watch the show and whatever happens. But yeah, I loved the banter between. I just love the way that they're playing these characters. I love the way that they interact with each other, and I just love this. I actually really do like this sort of like murder mystery setting. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about doing True Detective with Green Lantern, because I was thinking that you're going to do a Green Lantern show. It's going to be very science fiction and very sort of like big. But I also, but I feel like I'm almost like preferring this take, because it's going to allow us to really understand who Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are. So really good pilot.
Character. I really love that. I really love that. And but at the same time, like, yeah, dude, I hope we see Kilowog by the end of this season. Like that's
what I want. I want to see some of those characters for sure.
Yeah.
I want to go to Oa at some point during the show. Like, please do it.
Yeah.
Man. That'd be cool. I'm just hoping it leads to a bigger, more expansive Lantern universe, because
it's gotta.
I fell in love with the OG. It's not even the OG, but it's the animated series that was like back in the early 2000s, which was absolutely incredible. It was back. I feel like it was kind of like a very, very special little golden era of not just DC animation, but like cool animations in general. It's when Transformers Prime was like hitting on all cylinders, and like all these really cool stories were coming out. And that one in particular was my first deep dive actually into Green Lantern, because I had never really dove into what Green Lantern was, and I fell in love with all the characters that were in it, because they dive deep. Like they don't pull any punches as far as like the bigger mythology goes. It's everything, and so I fell in love with it there. And I want this show not to follow that blueprint, but I want it to give me more of that, like not just, I don't want to say extraterrestrial, just like alien, but like super universal expanding kind of situations where, there's a lantern who's an entire planet at one point. So let's get to that weird shit. Like,
let's go.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Same.
I agree.
Yeah,
and I think that's what's exciting about them doing, like, just expanding the DC universe and not just focusing on Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. It's like, now is the time to build out this roster. And if you want to take some swings and you want to do something that is kind of unexpected, like to launch Green Lantern in a show, not what I would have thought that they would do. I would have thought, no, they're going to do another Green Lantern movie. They'll introduce Hal Jordan, and then we'll eventually get to Jon Stewart. But for them to jump into it like this and to kill off Hal Jordan that first episode, I'm like, oh fuck, they hooked me. Like I'm intrigued. I want to know. I want to see how this plays out. And you get someone like oh man, what's his name? Kyle Chandler. And this kind of goes back into the conversation about the age of the character and stuff. And I'm like, you're going to get this caliber of an actor at this specific age. You have very specific plans for what you're going to do to him in the story. And it's going to have a very, very strong impact on what happens to Jon Stewart as a character, but also like, it's going to show us why he is a Green Lantern and why he's deserving of the role. So that's, I think, is super exciting.
Yeah,
absolutely.
dude.
It's fun stuff, y'all.
I'm just vibing on it. It's great, dude. I can't wait to watch this episode again. That was so good.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
So good. But guys, of course, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Any theories that you might have as to where the show could go in the next 7 episodes. I'd love to hear them all. And maybe other characters that we might be able to see. So looking forward to it. But check out the Uncut Reactions on our Patreon. Check out everything else we're watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.